everyone, welcome to another video. I'm making sure my hair don't look too crazy. I have been watching these little spiral curls for a minute because sometimes they get a little straight and they be sticking out, but I do love this hairstyle. I switched it up a little bit and did some like braids in the back. I have one, two, three, four. You see my braids coming up, and then she um, did the pipe cleaners up in the front. I put it in two little sections. I had at first this kind of just spiraling down. It was a bit much, so I put two. And yeah, that's what we're working with. Sometimes I flip this over like this and have a middle part. And then today I just took them over like this. So for those of you who don't know, these are my sister locks. I've had them since 2018, but this is not what this video is about. I'm just telling y'all about my new hairstyle because I haven't switched it up and done a style in, oh my God, years. All right, let's get into the video. Today is Tuesday. As promised, this is my new little playlist about the energies of the days of the week and how we can use the energy of each day to further our goals, to help us be more productive and successful. I do have my little book that I keep all of this information, and let's get right into it. So, like I said, Tuesdays are perfect for launching forward, making decisions, time to get ahead with any dreams, passions, projects, goals, and desires. Any areas of your life that require strength, courage, and speed. Okay. Great for boosting your energetic shields to guard yourself before jumping into action. The planet is Mars, and the colors are scarlet, red, black, and orange. I did my orange eyeshadow today. And the things that you can do as far as ritual is, or the things that you can focus on within your rituals is courage, physical strength, um, breaking negative energy, um, kind of harnessing your dynamic energy, focusing on matrimony. If you have any revenge in you, address that. Politics, protection, victory, and anything athletic. And our moon phase, oh my gosh, I forgot the moon phase. Maybe I should just make a part 2 of the moon phase. What moon phase we're in right now, but where we left off, I think we were at the waxing crescent. Yes, so let's talk about, I didn't quite look at my moon phase for today, but that's not how I want it to flow. The next moon phase where we left off is the first quarter moon. That's what I wanted to say. So this is a time for action, decision, and commitment. The first quarter moon appears as a half-lit sphere with the right side illuminated and the left side in like its shadow form. Symbolizes a time of action, decision. Well, I said that already. As intentions are set during the new moon begin to manifest, it's a period of recess, make adjustments, and move forward with determination. So, kind of reassessing, like, okay, what worked, what didn't work, what I need to like improve, blah, 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 blah. Best for taking action and overcoming obstacles. It's a time to make decisions and put an effort toward achieving your goals. Well, that kind of ties into like where we are today, even though I did not look at my moon phase app today, but I hope that helps you guys. We are snowed in the VA. I'm loving this dusting that we got. We got like a couple inches, and weather has a way of redirecting you if the weather hadn't taken a turn. I didn't know we were expecting this much snow, and had I made moves if the weather hadn't been bad, some other things would have happened, and so I am thankful. The weather helps us slow down, reflect, go within, and I feel like, when it's great, yeah, make moves. Sunny, warm, or warmer, or mild, yeah, get out there. But when it's storming, when it's sleet, when it's hail, when it's snowing, don't don't be trying to force it. I think weather is a great way to govern your life, govern your days, in addition to the energies of the days of the week. What are you forcing for? What are you rushing for? Why are you feel like you gotta go, go, go all the time? If you have a job that doesn't understand that your safety comes first, is that the best career for you? Unless you have things set up in place to make sure that your safety comes first. So let's take healthcare for example. And I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but I love healthcare for many reasons, but one being that your self care really was, people did not expect you to have self care and put yourself first. You were almost expected to be so selfless to the point where it was detrimental. And I saw this not only in how people viewed you in your personal life, like, oh, you're a nurse, like, don't lean on me. I can't carry everybody. I can't look at every ailment and every, blah 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 blah, and what do you think about this, what do you think about that, what do you think about the pandemic, are you going to get the vaccine, do you think it's right, do you think it's wrong? Like, a lot of people were like, oh, you're going to nursing school, you must know so much. And it's like, I don't want to always talk about work. I don't always want to talk about everybody and their mama's lump, bump, whatever, procedure, diagnosis. Like, no. Then what some of these, if not all of these hospitals and nursing homes were doing were asking and requiring their staff to come in sick. Oh, as long as your temperature is under 105, you're good. As long as you're not hacking and coughing, you're good. But please come in if you have mild this, mild that. We still need you. Mind you, unsafe staffing ratios. Shit was the pay was still for shit. Okay, they were not giving out bonuses and incentives for you sacrificing your well-being. They were giving bonuses out for you to be the guinea pig for whatever vaccine they had at the time. That wasn't for me, And then I saw even the charge nurse, or the head nurse of each shift, really safe on patient ratios, and they were supposed to initially have like a lighter patient load. They would have heavy, heavy, heavy patients that needed like a lot of attention and one-on-one, like monitoring. And it's like, how can you do it all? You can't run the floor and have five priorities and help everybody else put out their fires. So healthcare showed me a different side where it's like, it's about the money, it's about the numbers, um, it's about productivity. It's not about providing patient care. It's not about getting your patients healthy, getting them home, giving them great customer service, allowing them to feel seen, heard, and advocated for. And you, if you're into nursing, you can focus on, you feeling good about doing what you need to do. So nursing became a thing where it's like, it is emotionally and mentally and physically over demanding, and it's not beneficial to me. So I need to make a decision. Am I choosing them or am I choosing me? And even when we had a snowstorm and I did not leave, I stayed overnight, the hospital was like, good luck getting home. And you're like, damn, like, they're like, figure it out. Now, I get it. But there should have been things in place from the county, um, or the city plowing the parking lot, making sure that those roads, those access roads from the hospital to the main roads were like number one priority. They should have been plowed on. Like, why am I thinking this and you not all thinking about this? So that any Ubers or family members could come easily, get there easier, to pick up loved ones or women, any nurses or staff that didn't feel comfortable driving or didn't drive or used the bus or whatever. Let's think about this. At that time, I was in between cars because I had a car accident. So my car was out of commission, being repaired. I hadn't yet gotten a rental, or was I switching rentals? I can't remember. And at the same time, I had Ubered to work. And the Ubers couldn't even get to me. Why? Because the roads were shit. So these are the things that I'm talking about. You need to, when the weather is doing what it does, if it's not convenient for you to go out here and be Superwoman, please don't. And I know everyone's like, well, healthcare is essential, blah, blah, blah. But what does it benefit if you die on the roads? You have this black ice, or you break an ankle because you're trying to be out here being Superwoman. No. Mm-mm. Sorry, not sorry. That's my little rant about the snow and pushing it to the limit. I feel like healthcare is one of those top things where it's like, Yeah, it never stops. The doors never close. The lights never go off, you know? Yeah, people need care, but you do too. And that's my snow story. I did that once before when I was like in my early 20s. I was working a shift at Costco, and it was starting to come down. We live close to the mountains, and my manager was like, "We really need to, get lines down and get the store closed. So can you not leave early?" And I was like, "Okay." That snow came down so bad. An hour later, I could barely get out the parking lot. I was like, "Never again am I going to put an establishment in what someone else wants before my own safety, because now I can't get home." Like, fuck these jobs. Peace. Bye.